Okay, this is an unboxing, a review, and an installation of this Babelio safety gate for pets and babies and your toddlers. Okay, we've got our baby gate here. This is metal. This has a wooden pattern on it, even though it is metal, so that's kind of neat. There are a lot of zip ties on this gate, so you'll need something to get those zip ties off. Hopefully I can get them off. Now you don't want to open all of the zip ties. You don't want to take them all off. This one right here, that's holding this together, you want to keep that zip tie on, and I'll show you in the installation why you want to do that. All right, let's talk about the things that come in this. So you've got these little mounting bolts. This is how you create the tension against the wall right here. We have 2 U-bolts. This can be used wherever you have corners. Maybe you've got a beam or a rail that you want to install this safety gate in. It does have these U-bolts. You've got these right here go under the baby gate where the extensions connect so that you have a little more security there where those connections are. You also have these little cups like this, and you have the option of actually screwing these into the wall. What you do is you take these little things, you put them in there, and that goes up against the wall. You have these little pads that can stick on right here. This right here will keep the wall from getting messed up. So it's good to have these little stickers on these cups. And one last and final thing, it does come with a tool to help you install. It comes with this small extension right here. It also comes with this medium extension, and you can use both extensions. Anyway, let's install this thing and see how this goes. Thank you, Babelio, for sending this to me. This is a paid sponsored video. Okay, this baby gate will fit an opening between 29 inches and 40 inches. This right here is approximately probably about 33 inches, so this should fit and have no problem. This was probably going to require an extension. I'm guessing probably the small one. There is a gap right here where this connects, but that is normal. It is not a defect. What you need to be sure to do is leave this zip tie on while you're installing it. If it's open, it'll be harder to install. This opening itself is approximately about 22 inches, the gate itself between here and here. But this extension will definitely do the trick. All right, there we go. So now it's just a matter of unscrewing these and getting them extended. This is where these little wall cups are going to come into play. You see this gap right here? That is not a defect. What you actually have to do is tighten down these bolts right here. And the tighter you make this, the closer that gap gets. And that includes on both sides at the top. Tighten that as much as you can, and as you tighten that, this just fell. This right here has come together. After I tighten this by hand, I will use the wrench, and you want these centered up in your wall, especially if you have a space like this. Tighten all of these up, and that's gonna bring this gap closer and closer together. You see that gap as I tighten this? It's coming together slowly, but it's coming together. And then use the wrench. You see a little square part right there? This wrench that's provided, you can just put this on the square part and just make this tighter. You should be tightening both sides. You want that pressure to be really solid here. Almost there. All right, we don't want to over tighten it now, because if you over tighten it, this won't open. Even though it looks wooden, it's actually metal. This is how you open this. Pull this little switch here, you squeeze it. You gotta lift up just a little bit. It'll close by itself. But also, if you push it all the way open, it'll stay open. But if you give it a little tap, it'll close by itself. This gate opens both directions. Awesome. This is where the little latch goes down here whenever it connects. This is the little latch right here when this part connects. And this is the little thumb switch, and this is a little trigger right there. Little handle you gotta squeeze there. And that gets you in. So very nice baby gate. I like the wooden pattern on it, so that's unique. I think that this is baby gate. Could be used over the stairs. It could be used in many places. Could be used like a place like this, just to divide up some rooms. Basically create a corral for your kids. All right, that was the Babelio baby safety gate for openings between 29 and 40 inches wide. I think this baby gate is great. I hope you'll consider this baby gate for your next purchase.